everyone, Fluffy here, back with another mukbang. This camera is looking kind of fuzzy. I don't know why, so hopefully it's not going to be doing that the whole time because the screenshot was pretty clear. What I have for you is breakfast for supper. So let's do a rundown of the carb count real quick. What I have for you is 3 fried eggs. They are 0.6 carbs an egg. So that's what, 0.6, 0.12, no, 0.612, 1.8 carbs. Y'all do it. 0.6, that's half. So if we do 5, that's 1.5, 1.8, I believe, carbs. The Roma tomato, 1.37. These are the little smokies. They are 2 carbs for every 5 links, and I have 10 links in here. So that's 2. So 2, 3, 4 trace carbs. I'm going to say about 7 carb dinner. And then I have coffee to drink. I did a close-up, and I will put it in right here. Doesn't that look delicious? I'm hoping that it looks just as good, that it tastes just as good as it looks. Y'all, all the dogs were sent to their room. They got into my trash can. I thought I covered it up. Big dog got a hold of it, so now they're all in trouble. But they hear me talking, so that usually means I'm occupied. Y'all saw the nice char on those onions and the sausages? Absolutely wonderful. These are the same smokies I made that little smoky chop jay. Let's get into these eggs. I like my eggs over medium. So if y'all don't like runny yolks, you might want to click out. But I love runny yolks. I was going to do sunny side up, but I can do sunny side up with the yolks cooked. But I had, the pan was too hot because of the smokies. I put it in the same pan so that the eggs could get that nice char off from the smokies. So I couldn't do it. I had to flip it over. So. Y'all on my Insta, you know what I'm fixing to tell you about? I screwed up today. I don't know why, but for some reason, I thought today was Tuesday. So guess what I did? Yeah, I shot it with my Trulicity today. Thank goodness it's a low dose, day early. On the upside, blood sugar was more like 102 this afternoon. Went to the gym again today. Now I've got 2 stories to tell you about the gym, y'all. Second one's kind of gross, but I hope none of y'all are eating that has weak stomach. If so, when I get to the second story, I'll go back to the first story. I went Saturday, I believe, because when did I do the tasting? Sunday, yesterday. See, I don't know why I thought today was Tuesday. I just barely went to breakfast with my mother yesterday. Saturday, I went to the gym. I usually have to get one of the treadmills that's on the end because I have to get on it from the side to use the handrail. There's no way I'm getting up on it from the end, and the rails don't go all the way down to the end. So I see a lot of what's going on at the front door, yada, yada, yada. Well, remember me telling you at the very beginning when we signed up, or when I went to get my badge, the guy told me that I was going to have to talk to a personal trainer and all that? It's that same guy. When he was asking me, why am I filming? I kept noticing he kept talking to this chick. I don't care. I don't need help, so I'm good. So I'm just kind of watching, you know, corrections. It just doesn't get out of you. So I'm watching, and I noticed they have to be boyfriend and girlfriend because she's got one of those gallon jugs of water. I think it was Ozarka brand. And she's letting them drink out of it. I'm sorry. If you're even just a good friend of mine, you ain't drinking out of my water bottle. How do y'all feel about that? Anyway, so I go over and I finish up, and then I go to do the hydro massage. Mother, daughter, they look related. They go and they get 2 of the beds. There's 3 of those hydro massage beds. The guy tells me, it was a different guy, tells me they're all occupied. And I go, yes, I've done that before, so all you do is put me on the list in line so I can be next. And he says, okay. Okay, ma'am, you're in line. So I angle myself. There's tables and chairs by the front. So I sit at one of the tables where I can watch down the hallway. Because I know when the person comes out, then now we have a bed free. So I'm waiting and waiting. And I've been waiting about 3 or 4 minutes. Then all of a sudden, I see the guy, the one that had been talking to the girl, and the girl, go around to the computer that checks you in for the back services. So I'm still watching. How about they walk back there together, she disappears into the massage room. Nobody came out. So I don't know why the guy told me that all the beds were occupied, because they weren't. The guy goes in with her and he comes out by himself. So he sees me staring him down. Ma'am, are you waiting for something? Yeah. I'm waiting for that bed that you just put your friend in there. Oh, I didn't know. I said, yes, sir. When you put her in over there, you should have come across my name because I'm already in line. Yeah, my kid wasn't there. Remember, be your own advocate. Yeah, I thought I'm going to have to show out, but I'm going to try to be polite. So he goes over there, and he finds me because he doesn't come over to ask me my name. And usually when they enter me, that's what they first do. They have to find you to make sure that you're at a membership that's included. It's all right, ma'am. It'll be all right. I said, no, it's not all right. He goes back there, and the next thing I know, she comes out. She don't look up. She looks to the ground. Doesn't even look up at me. He doesn't apologize or anything. So he restarts it for me. No, you want to give your girlfriend or whoever she was to you some perks. I can't say that I wouldn't do it if I were in that position. You know what I mean? But at least make sure you've dotted your I's and crossed your T's. Oh, come back. This stupid phone. So, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I made the camera dirty grabbing it. Because it looks really, I don't know, fuzzy. So then today I go. And again, I'm trying to go to the same treadmill all the time. It's on the end. You know, I get to see something. I'm using headphones. There's this older guy. Really fit. You know, really kind of buff. He looks like he could be what he could have been on those advertisements, the dating websites for 50 and above people, you know. Very looking guy, but he was so gross. I watched him the whole time. He would use that equipment machine in front of me, get up and go use that one, would not wipe the machine down. He went to 3 different ones, and I'm just watching him, and he glances up and sees me watching him, and I'm just rolling my eyes and shaking my head at him. He don't get the hint. It was disgusting. And then all of a sudden, I see another, what do you call him? Customer? Member, I guess, because we have to sign up. Get on that first machine. Y'all, that poor second guy was just, he didn't even know he was sitting in another man's ball sweat. So when I got done, I walked over and I was going to use the curling machine again, but there was people crowded and I'm still kind of paranoid. So I didn't go. I just went straight to the massager. But when I was in line, there were 3 and 4 employees standing right there, and I told them about the guy. And I even pointed him out. Yes, I'm a snitch. I told them, that's gross. And I said, this poor guy here, and I used the bald's comment. I said, that's really gross. And so they kept asking me, who is it? So I backed up, and he was over by the weightlifting stuff. That third machine he kept going back to. I said, that guy right there. I said, if you watch him long enough, then you'll be a witness without just having to rely on my hearsay. This one guy, who looked very timid. Oh, I'm just going to go wipe it down. So I see him take another female worker. They go down the hall, bypass, because I'm in the middle chair, bypass the hall and go around to that side, because you can enter it from the back where the guy wasn't going to be watching them. And I said, is he still doing it? That's gross. And then the guy goes, I'm sorry, I don't like confrontation. I said, yeah, but the problem is, other people are going to start to notice it. And they'll either going to want it, you know, he don't have to wipe it down, I'm not going to wipe it down. Or they're going to get pissed. I said, I would have said something to him. I said, I ain't got no problem saying something. But at that point, all you would have seen was me causing trouble. And they just kind of looked at each other. I said, you want me to go say something? I'll go, if he's still here, I'll go say something. No, that's okay. All right. So then they took off. And then as I was leaving, that nasty man was still there. And he's the kind, if I have to use a term, gym rat, you know, the ones that are always there. Because every time he got off the machine, he'd kind of walk around and look around to see anybody was watching him. You know what I mean? That kind. And I was just like, yes, I'm watching you be nasty. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't. So when I was leaving, he was still there. And I said, I always thank him, and I always tell him that I wipe down the massage chair. I said, I wiped down the bed. Okay. I said, is he still here? And they kind of looked back, and he was. And I took a step forward, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to let it go today. And they were like, thank you. Because y'all, I would have. That's just gross. That's the problem. Some of those gyms that you go to, they just smell horrible, like old, nasty, dank sweat. So, what do y'all think? Should I guess, y'all tell me, should I keep my mouth shut? Was it none of my business? Yep. Almost got through it, y'all. Oh, there went all the paper towels. Only one with a nerve to come out right now was little man. Y'all, last little smoky. No, it's a quick mukbang, 13 minutes, but I don't know if it was the one day early Trulicity. Really haven't been too hungry today. Had a bouillon, cup of broth for breakfast. And I don't remember, I think before or after the gym, I had some salami. And then this now. This filled me up. I usually got double those smokies. Is this gross? Yeah, let me know if you hate that scraping, then I won't do it anymore. Just don't want to waste this yolk. Oh, the ham spread. None of y'all sounded like you cared for the mince from yesterday. Maybe I approached it wrong. Hopefully the company's not too mad at me, but I can't endorse something that I haven't tried for a while, you know, so I did the best I could with it. The ham, egg, and cheese spread, most of y'all said no, it wasn't necessary to do a tasting on it. I did taste it. I like the bacon spread better. The ham and cheese one, it tasted almost like the bacon, egg, and cheese one, but they forgot to put in half the bacon. So if I had my druthers, I'd rather buy the bacon one again. So, yeah. Looking forward, my daughter is supposed to come in sometime this week. Hopefully that's a fact. I'll be looking forward to that. Went to the gym, told you about that. To Trulicity early, told you about that. Told you about Mr. Funkified dude. And then special treatment dude. You got your nerve coming up here when you know I'm mad? Huh? You were part of it. I know you were. Oh, I didn't know you snuck over all through. Y'all, I don't know how stealthy they got. Did y'all see them come in here? Big Dog was behind me. Molly Tamale was in her cage, which is right in front of me against the wall next to the TV. Yeah, bunch of stealthy ass dogs. Anyway, short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed this mukbang. I wanted to get something out. Somebody was hoping I'd do another video, and I really wanted to. It's just, I'm having problems with my gut. It's starting to feel like it's pulling. What are you doing up here? Molly, what? You were part of that, weren't you? You were probably telling Big Dog, pull it this away. Pull it that away. Weren't you? Anyway, yeah, just been some burning and pulling on my stomach. Y'all, this weight gain, so maybe the few pounds that I've gained is causing this gut to hurt. So I don't know. Don't want sympathy. You don't even have to comment about me saying anything. But I'm just going to keep doing what I do, you know. I wanted to say, I think the gym is helping. I'm going often enough, even though I had to take like a week off each time I've done 20 minutes. So I'm back now to doing 10, 12 minutes. Because when I went to vote that day, I remember I told y'all that, you know, I wanted to control the lines. I stood for about, usually I can't stand more than 5-6 minutes in one spot. I can walk a little longer, like the 10 minutes, but standing in one spot, and that's because I have 2 fractures and a crack in my back. It's called bilateral pars something, and my L4, L5 area, and then I have a something fissure, which my doctor said is like a crack up higher. And so I can't stand for very long, and I was able to stand for about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. And I told you the lady, I guess by that time, the lady's looking at me like, you want to sit down? So I guess progress is what I'm trying to say. So I was kind of excited about that. So anyway, 18 minutes in, excuse me. God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.